here's the video. You'll notice there's splinters of wood here in the door where I've glued these in. And I put them in all the holes because all these screws are these really old crappy ones, the non-Phillips. So I'm putting newer screws in just for my own sanity. And I glued them in tight. Out here I've done some work also on the door itself. So I get out here to the door, and I did the same thing here on these right here. See? Same thing. Did them here too. And I put a nice coating of joint compound. And I'll sand that off, paint it, flip it, and do the other side. Okay, so here's the door. You can tell there's been some work down there. The bottom piece down there is the worst part, probably. The rest of it came out pretty good. I bronzed this here. I've rekeyed this right there. Just put a new tumblers in it. You can still maybe barely see the crack right there, but right now it looks pretty good, so I might caulk it a little more later. Other than that, it's got a good coat of paint on it. These brass hinges have all been painted with the bronze color, and all the old paint's been stripped off them. Both sides of the door are painted, as you can see. This side turned out pretty well. This has also been bronzed right there. And this has been not bronzed, this has just been cleaned up here. And I painted the jambs also. Thank you. So, that's that for that door. I mean, I put a couple coats of paint on. There's a lot of filler in that door, just a ton, which I didn't record. So, in here, right now I'm just filling that in so I can line it up with where this is, because it really needs to be done. So, anyway, it looked like way too much to fill that hole right there. I'm rebuilding the spring here, which is quite an interesting process. I will follow up on that shortly. But just to show you here, this is the original spring that came with it, and as you can see, it's very brittle. I've already broken a piece off, just taking it out here. Just snapped it off, just very loose. This spring I dissected from a newer key. Just took it to the grinder and ground that spring out, but it's too big. I'll show you the rest later. Thank you. So down here in the basement, there's the wire brush that I use with my drill to take the stuff off. Here's the bronze spray paint. See? Dark bronze. Here I've just hit these cases really quick with some spray paint just to clean them up a little bit. Here I've ground all the paint off it. There was a lot. Brushed it off. As you can see, the spring in there, that spring came out of a pen, which is the replacement, and it seems to work pretty well when you mock it up and put it together. Thank you. Here's where I've also cleaned off the hinge pieces and given them some paint with some bronze. Thank you. So here we have the how it goes together in the final piece. From here we just take this piece here. I have the deadbolt stuff, but I'm leaving that out because I don't have the key and I don't think it worked anyway. So that would be down here. So I will be disregarding that. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. But this will just go on right here, like so. And it bolts right in, just like that. Thank you very much. Here's the screw.